guys, it's your girl Nicole, aka Nikki Babe 2, and if you're new to my channel, welcome and thank you so much for clicking on my video. So as you can see by the title, this is a story time about the time I almost got the fighting in the beauty supply store. Yes, I know I may not look it at all, and that's not me. Like, I'm not the type that's just gonna go out here and fight and do all that for no reason, you know. So yeah, let's get right into this video. Okay, so this was like last year, like in October, just like now. Anyway, it was this one wig that I wanted, and like I go on YouTube and watch reviews of different wigs. That way I know if I want to get it or not, because you know, once you buy it, that's it. I went to like a beauty store like very close to me. They had the same wig, they just didn't have the color I wanted. Then I went to another one and they didn't have it at all. So then I just called a third one and I asked the lady, and this had to be a different lady that was working there, because yeah, we'll get into that in a minute. But he answered, and the lady that was on the phone, she was nice. She looked for the wig for me, told me that they had the same wig, the same color, etc. before I came. So, you know, I'm like, yes, gonna get my wig, you know, the same day. I'm on the way to the beauty store that had it. I go in there, I'm just browsing before, you know, even though I know what I want, I still had to make sure and be like, because you never know, you might see something better. Well, my mom's with me too. So me and my mom go in the beauty store, looking around, and like, remind you, the usual lady that works near the wigs and stuff, I guess she don't work there anymore. So it was another lady. I'll call her a girl because she was so immature, but she was working and she just looked kind of hateful anyway. Her hair was cute, but her personality, it just, yeah, it didn't go well. But anyways, we looking around, then I said, okay, well, I don't see anything else that I like. I'm just gonna get what I came here for. So I asked the lady, I said,
do y'all have this, you know, whatever it was called, because I called and y'all said y'all had it.
She's like, didn't even say, hold on, let me look. Like, she just said, and I'm like, me and my mom like, what?
What? Like, did she just put
her finger up? Like, that's to say one moment instead of saying one moment? Like, really?
So left out the part. Me and my mom, we didn't really feel well. I think it was my allergies, or sometimes, you know, the season changes, so maybe I was catching a cold, but my mom already had a cold, and I don't know if I was catching it from her or I just, you know. But I was like a little bit better than her because my voice, everything was still there. Anyway, me and my mom, we looked at each other when she put her finger up, and we're just like, okay, all I know is you better find the wig and bring it out. So anyway, she come out, she bring the wig. And you know how like sometimes the store, like you either can put it on yourself or either the person that's working there will help assist you in putting it on. But anyway, she took the wig out, and it was crazy because, you know, she acted rude with the finger thing. I was talking about, like, she was like, yeah, this is a nice wig, and I'm like, okay, maybe she's not mean because she's actually like chit-chatting about this wig and whatnot. And she just acted like normal, you know? So she was gonna help put the wig on my head, and I was comfortable with that at first because, you know, we had a little conversation and thought maybe she isn't rude, she just, I don't know what's going on with her. Well, she started putting the wig on, and she was just like tugging, and it was just like making my head go. It was just crazy, right? And I'm like, I'm used to wigs, I know how to put them on, and I know how to adjust it, and it shouldn't be like, you know, my head going everywhere. But and my mom noticed too, and my mom was just like, you know, we got it, like, you know, we can do it ourselves. And, you know, not in a rude way, just letting you know that we can do this ourselves. And started getting uptight and was mad. It was like, it's just not going to fit and all this other stuff. And I'm like, okay, but like, you know, if we said we can handle this ourselves, just go somewhere, like, you know.
You know, and the way you tugging and stuff, I don't want you doing that way anymore.
Anyway, she go over to the next customers. Oh, it was crazy. She started mouthing the whole entire store. She was so loud. She was telling the other two customers that Like, I really don't know. I can't remember everything she said, but she was just like, you know, if the wig don't fit, it don't fit, and, you know, I can't believe this, and it's okay though, and all the other stuff. And I wish I could remember every single detail she said. And like, my mom had already said something to her and was like, it's me, like, you talking to us, and this is my daughter, and if she don't want you to put the wig on, then, you know, she just doesn't want you. What part don't you understand? Basically, like, then she started threatening, like, being threatening, like, here I am still trying to adjust the wig, and tell me why I got the wig on. And I brought the wig too, like, because she just didn't know how to put it on. I got the wig and adjusted it just within 5 seconds. So for her to be tugging and like my head and uncomfortable, something was wrong with her. Like, my mom already said something to her, and then the story was over and done with. Like, this lady is still going on. I'm like, you know, we ain't got time for this, and my mom didn't feel good, and, you know, I just felt like, you know, we at the hair store because of me. Like, we ain't even had to come here, but we came because I wanted to get something, and this is unnecessary drama for us. So, Mom, I just was like, Mom, does the wig look good? Should I get this color? I think I'm going to buy it. It's like, I was ignoring her. She's still going on. She's talking about fighting, right? And that's what, like, I couldn't ignore it anymore. Like, she's talking about fighting, and I'm like, is it
that serious? Are you serious now? Like, I said, what is wrong with you? Like, are you having a bad day or something? Like, if somebody doesn't want you touching their head or hair, then just let it be. And nobody told you to work here either, so.
Then she started talking about her daughter, right? And talking about, I'm gonna get my daughter and all this. Like, her voice was annoying. Like, I can't even do it because, you know, that was just annoying. Imagine somebody like yelling in the store and just going on and on and on. Like, it's just crazy. I felt like I was in high school dealing with some type of like jealous girls, and I'm like, and then, you know, also when somebody going off like that, you thinking, do I know you from somewhere, or do you know somebody that don't like me or something? Like, is there a problem? Throwing threatening words. She acted like she was gonna put her hair, well, not, she didn't have her real hair out. She thought she was gonna put her weave in a ponytail. So I turned around and said, I don't understand the problem. Like, if I don't want you fixing my wig, like, I just don't want you doing that. What part? Like, I don't get it. I was starting to be like, bang, go there. I was gonna be like, did you find out that your man cheated on you? I didn't do all that. I didn't do all that. So she's talking about getting her daughter, and her daughter, she's about to call her daughter now. And I'm like, what? Like, okay, I come to the beauty store to purchase something that I want, and this lady is acting crazy. Like, my mom, you know, they was going at it, and then by me being in it, because it's about my head, my wig, so I had everything to do with it. So she's talking about bringing her daughter. I'm like, okay. Anyway, the whole time, me and my mom was just like, okay, I like the wig, I'm getting it. We go to the manager, I guess, and she was not about nothing. Like, she just, I guess her employees can run her over. I don't know. But we told her, and she know everybody in the store could hear her, and other customers was like, what's wrong with her? Why is she so mad? Like, what's wrong with her? And then, and you know, of course they don't do nothing, because, you know, it's for yourself. Like, nobody can help you with anything. So, you know how customers just be like, oh my gosh, like, but they don't do nothing. So yeah. Anyway, we telling the manager, like, you know, I know you see this and hear this, like, you need to get her under control. We're customers. This is bad customer service. Like, why do you have somebody like this working here? She's like, I know, like, you know, she didn't say much. And me and mom was like, well, we don't like this, and because even though it's a beauty store, they still got their own boss. So somebody, even like business bureaus and stuff like that, just because she owned it, you know, somebody owns her. So we was like, you know, we're gonna call in about this just to report it, because that was crazy. Like, I don't know if, like, she seemed like she's about to have a breakdown. Even though I was mad, I was wondering, like, does she really need help? Because, you know, I don't know. Like, I really don't know. We had to register, talking to the manager. She ain't saying nothing, really. you know, the lady, the crazy lady, she go out the store and she screamed. She's like, oh, like, I don't even know what she said. Everybody was like, what in the world? And then, so she's on the phone, so I'm like, oh, she must be talking to her daughter now. Like, I was at the register, I had like a few people in front of me, because we was talking to the manager. Like, everybody knew what was going on, so it wasn't a quiet thing. We was like talking loud, like, you know. So we didn't care who heard us, because everybody knew what was happening. I'm thinking to myself, okay, after these 3 people go, is her daughter gonna be outside? Like, is she gonna come? Is she gonna pull us? Like, I was like, I don't know what to expect when I open the door and go outside, but if it's gotta happen, it gotta happen. But like, and then of course, you know, my mom not gonna let anything crazy happen, but we both had a reaction. It was just bad. And so anyway, checking out, she put the stuff in the bag, and here we go. We about to go outside the door and see what's out there. But I'm a brave person, and I don't really care as far as stuff like that. You have to be careful. I didn't know if her daughter was just crazy and was just gonna bring, you know, a gun or something. Because, you know, some people just don't fight these days, and I don't know why. But me, I would fight hands on, and I don't do all that. Just because, you know, I'm ready for anything. I wouldn't be ready for that. So that was also in the back of my head, like, I don't know, you know, if her mom crazy, then what is this girl? Just like, you know, what is that? So like, what is she gonna be? But anyway, we come out of the store, me and my mom, and like, this lady's still yelling on the phone, probably talking about us. I really didn't even care at this point. Like, I wasn't even listening. I don't even know what she said. But anyway, long story short, we walked right past her to the car. I didn't see her daughter. I didn't see no extra cars. I didn't see her friends. I didn't see nothing. So anyway, yeah, that was that. I don't know if we would have been there longer, if her daughter would have showed up. I'm not sure, but we was there long enough. And yeah, I just wanted to share that to you because I just couldn't believe, you know, I'm excited about getting this style. And I almost got to fighting in the beauty store. And I like their wigs, and like, I used to like going in there, and you know, the lady that was there before her was nice and normal. This lady, she just was crazy, and I don't know if she's still there, but let me just tell you, I will be going there soon. So I will update y'all if she's still there. I hope she's not though, because if they got somebody like that working and talking to customers, that's great. And I also forgot to leave out the detail. She said that she used to work in a salon, but she don't work there anymore because she don't have the patience and customers be getting on her nerves. So what does that tell you? She crazy. Like, if you apparently do hair and you can't work at the salon anymore, then what's wrong with you? You crazy. Like, this really did happen. And I remember I told a few people once it happened, and I was just so mad. You know, I still, just because I left the store, the way she threatened us was like very appalling. And I know I'm very proper, but yeah, very appalling. Like, I couldn't believe it. You know, so spent like 3 days searching for her, a possible name for her on Facebook. I typed in hairstylist, hashtag something. I couldn't find her. I don't know if she on there and just got a weird name as her Facebook name, but I still wanted to find her because I was mad because what she did at the beauty store, I just felt like, you know, it was just a problem. Like, I'm not that type of person, but I didn't like it at all, you know, so. Hope you guys enjoyed watching my video and enjoyed this story time. It's very crazy and so many things happen, you'll be surprised of what I've experienced. And yeah, if you truly like watching my videos, please like, comment, and subscribe, and you can request a video because you know I'll take it into consideration. And please turn the notification bell on so you can see me whenever I post next. As always, you guys stay positive and do what you do best, and I'll catch you guys again in my next video. Bye.